Imagine standing in a gas station or grocery store, handing over just $2, and suddenly holding a tiny slip of paper that represents a dream worth hundreds of millions, even billions of dollars. That's the power of Powerball, one of the most famous lottery games in the United States and arguably the entire world. Powerball isn't just a lottery, it has become a cultural phenomenon. It creates headlines when the jackpot climbs into record-breaking territory. Newscasts cover the growing frenzy. Social media buzzes with people imagining what they would do if they won. But behind the flashing billboards and giant cardboard checks lies a fascinating mix of mathematics, psychology, and probability. Powerball is a game that sparks excitement, but it's also a game of extraordinary odds. In this video, we're going to take a deep dive into Powerball. How the game actually works, the math behind the drawing, the different prize levels, how rare it is to win, with comparisons you can relate to, the behind-the-scenes process that ensures fairness, and the real-world impact, both for winners and for society. By the end, you'll not only understand what happens during a Powerball drawing, but you'll also gain perspective on what it truly means to play. So grab your imaginary ticket and let's explore the fascinating world of Powerball. Powerball is a multi-state lottery game available in 45 U.S. states, plus Washington, D.C., Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. It started in 1992 and quickly grew into one of the largest lottery games in history. Here's how it works. Cost. Each ticket costs $2. Numbers. Players pick 5 numbers, each in columns from 1 to 69. These are called the white balls. Then they choose one red ball, called the Powerball, from 1 to 26. Drawing nights. Drawings take place 3 times per week, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Winning. To win the jackpot, you must match all 5 white balls in any order, plus the red Powerball. There are also 8 other prize tiers. For example, match just the Powerball, you win $4. Match 3 white balls, $7. Match 4 white balls and the Powerball, $50,000. And so on, up to the grand jackpot. Powerball also offers a feature called Power Play for an extra $1. This multiplies non-jackpot prizes by 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, or even 10x, depending on the drawing. Jackpot growth. If nobody wins the jackpot, the prize rolls over to the next drawing, growing larger each time. That's how Powerball jackpots have climbed past what's already $2 billion in recent years. Comparison to daily life. Think of Powerball like a massive raffle. Imagine if everyone in your city put their name into a giant bowl. Powerball is like pulling one single slip out, except the bowl doesn't hold thousands of names. It holds all hundreds of millions of possible number combinations. This brings us to the heart of the matter, the math. Let's get to the question everyone asks. What are the odds of winning Powerball? The answer, about 1 in 2992, 201, 338. That's almost 300 million possible combinations. To put that into perspective, let's compare it to everyday events. You are about 1 in 700,000. Likely to be struck by lightning in your lifetime. You are about 1 in 11.5 million son. Likely to get attacked by a shark. The chance of being dealt a royal flush in poker. 1 in 649, 740. The odds of having identical quadruplets, about 1 in 15 million. Winning Powerball is hundreds of times less likely than any of these. Another way to think about it, if you bought one ticket every single week, it would take more than 5.6 million years on average, to hit the jackpot. Still, people play. Why? Because the human mind is not wired to process such large numbers. We see the giant jackpot sign and we think, hey, someone has to win. Why not me? Here's another comparison. Imagine filling a football stadium with 292 million ping pong balls. Only one of those balls is painted red. Your ticket is like reaching in blindfolded and pulling out the exact red ball. That's Powerball. Of course, while the jackpot odds are astronomical, the smaller prizes are more common. The odds of winning any prize at all are about and down 1 in 24.9s. That means, on average, 1 out of every 25 tickets will win something, usually just a few dollars. So the lottery is both incredibly unlikely to produce life-changing wealth, yet designed so that small wins keep players coming back. Powerball isn't only about the jackpot. There are 9 prize tiers in total. 1. Match 5 plus Powerball, jackpot. Match 2. Match 5, $1 million. 3. Match 4 plus Powerball, $50,000. 4. Match 4, $100. 5. Match 3 plus Powerball, $100. 6. Match 3, 7. Match 2 plus Powerball, 7. Match 1 plus Powerball, 4. 9. Match only the Powerball, $4. While the jackpot is headline worthy, many people win smaller prizes. Comparison: winning $50,000 from Powerball is more realistic than hitting the jackpot, but it's still rarer than being struck by lightning in a given year. The jackpot itself starts at 20 million and can grow to really record-breaking amounts if no one wins for many drawings in a row. In 2022, the jackpot reached 2.04 billion series, the largest lottery prize in history. So how does the drawing actually happen? Powerball uses machines that look like giant clear drums filled with bouncing balls. There are 2 machines, one for the white balls, 169, one for the red Powerball, 1 to 26. During the drawing, air jets mix the balls randomly. Then one by one, balls are sucked up into a tube, showing the winning numbers. Every drawing is supervised by security officials and independent auditors to guarantee fairness. The machines are tested, the balls are weighed, and everything is recorded on live television. In fact, the process is so tightly controlled that even the machines themselves are kept in locked vaults when not in use.